Hey, hosers. What's shaking? How you doing?
Pretty good. We're here at the iHeart Beer Festival. That's actually like a beer and taco festival here in Niagara Falls, Canada.
Yep.
They gave us a little
We got our
interesting beer
fancy
cup
glasses.
on the way in the door. Didn't bring my Sharpie, so we might be try coloring on this when we get home. I don't know. Maybe if I'm sober enough to do so. We'll see what happens.
Actually, there's Sharpies at that table over there. There's a name tag table. We just might need coloring today.
Might just
Maybe.
let's make our way over there now.
Let's do it. Well, Jose, I'm not so sure about how the
I don't think the
colors
markers went very well,
Those
but
Crayolas, not Sharpies.
so we'll see how permanent it is.
I mean, they're intended for the name tags, right? So we're tagged. I think we're ready to go.
Tagged and banged, and
Let's go.
hopefully not banged. Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see.
Let's go have some drinks.
See you in a few minutes.
All right, beer number one. What are we drinking here?
We're dry.
This is from Black Lab Brewing.
Yeah. And it happens to be a Mexican chocolate stout. Is that correct?
We got their take on a Mexican chocolate stout made with lactose, cocoa nibs, cinnamon, and habanero peppers.
See how it goes.
So let's go in for the sniff. Oh,
Pretty
I'm
good.
smelling the habanero in that.
Yeah, I do. I do feel full bit.
All right, first sips.
All right, first sips. Here we go. I'm ready for it.
That's very interesting. I like that.
It's got a
Really,
good flavor.
really milky.
Yeah, good flavor.
All right.
I think as we're, I think we got good body on it actually.
Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna actually rate things as we go today, but for me, this is a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Recommend it right now. Just off first little bit. The flavor profile comes through. You got chocolate. You got the habanero. You've got the.
You know what? We should rate them.
Yeah.
Okay, but take these with a grain of salt, because we're gonna be drinking a lot this afternoon. But for first sip, I'm giving that like a 4.25.
Yeah,
I really like it.
I'm right
That's
on
based
par
on one
with you.
sip. So
Yeah, I'm right on par with you. The head's nice. It stays here. It's nice. It's a nice creamy actually texture to the beginning. A little bit carbonated. You do feel a little bit more of the texture pedaling there,
but really smooth.
But absolutely, the beer
I would
flavoring is smooth.
buy this again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would buy a case of this stuff.
Yeah.
Off first tips.
Cheers. All right, beer number two.
All right, so this one here is from Silversmith Brewery, located in Virgil, Niagara.
Yep.
It says, join us at the church and enjoy more than just our award-winning black lager. And that's what we're here trying
Black
here.
lager. That's I don't know if I've ever had a black lager before.
No, that seems kind of
So
interesting.
curious to see how this plays
A
out.
little bit different than what's on our channel normally, right? So,
Yeah, let's check it.
right. Smell.
Yeah, I'm getting like maybe a little bit of a charcoaly kind of aroma, but just barely.
Yeah, not overly aromatic, but
Nothing strong there.
So here you go. Cheers.
Okay. Yeah.
It's light.
It's really light. The flavor comes out a little bit post sip.
Yeah, I would say when it first went over my mouth, it was so light. It felt like, I don't want to diss the flavor at all, because it felt like water. Honestly, at first it was like that liquidy light. There was no heavy body to it.
I'm getting a bit of a burnt aftertaste.
Yeah, the aftertaste is what comes through with a little bit of
Very light.
pebbling. You get that carbonation hitting your tongue, but there is that, like you said, like it's almost like a charcoal.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Totally. But not up front.
But I mean, if you are looking for a lager, that's
not bad,
basically
you
what
know?
you're heading for, anyways.
I don't think it's first impression based on that little bit. Not amazing, but good.
No, and
know?
honestly, again, it's probably one of those things that maybe if you're interested in heavier beers, or if you're
It's a
interested
gateway
in
beer.
it's a gateway.
A gateway
Talking about
beer.
gateways. Before I would say this is a gateway to a lager.
Yeah.
If you're into stouts and things like this might be up your alley. I would definitely recommend it to try.
Yeah.
If you are a heavy beer drinker, not a heavy beer drinker, but you know what I mean. If you're into stouts
If you're a
and
connoisseur.
porters, and you want to try out a lager that's maybe somewhat in your wheelhouse, I would suggest
Not
giving
bad.
this one a shot.
I'm sitting rating wise. I think I'm at like a 3. You know.
Man, we're head on today. And like here in the bit, I was gonna say I'm only at a 3. I'm only at a 3.
All right, but again, worth checking out if that's your flavor profile.
absolutely.
Not bad.
Here's
Not
the color,
bad.
just so you can get a little look at it too. It is nice and dark, and it's absolutely living up to its namesake. I would say it's good black in terms of the black.
Yeah,
lager.
totally.
Check it out.
All right, cheers. Very nice touch here. They've got the rinsing stations, which is wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely cleans out your glass.
Yeah, that's important, especially in situations where you're going from something like a heavy stout to a lager. You don't want that residue hanging out in there. All right, beer number 3, Dave.
All right, we're at Bayside Brewery here.
Behind us there, beautiful.
From Erie, Ontario. I guess out here.
South of Chatham.
South of Chatham.
Down in that area.
And folks, I'm telling you, when you go to these things, it's an awesome event. You get to see a lot of local breweries all across Ontario coming to these. And when you're going for the tokens, you can go for things like half pours or full pours. We only go for a half pour because.
And why do we do that, Dave? Is there a good reason for that?
Well, one, we are going to be trying multiple beers here, so it's important to pace yourselves. But two,
that's a half pour, folks, and that's typical.
Yeah.
I mean, no, this is a little higher than typical, but it's normal to get more than actually a half pour.
Exactly. So we definitely recommend it, especially if we are going to be trying it out. So we are saying drink responsibly.
Yes.
However, here, let's check back with Bayside Brewery here.
Yeah, so this is, what is this?
This is called the
Orchard Cherry.
And
which we're told is not a cherry sour.
No.
So I don't know the actual brew type on this, but
No.
we'll look it up later.
Absolutely.
Let's give it a go.
I gave it a good sniff, and actually has kind of a fruity smell to it.
Yeah. Nothing overwhelming, very mild.
Very light looking, and like it go on. I'm tempted to start.
Let's give her. All right. It is a little tart. Actually, no.
Not bad.
It
No,
disappears.
Yeah.
It's the carbonation that hit me.
Yeah, carbonation.
It is very carbonated.
Yeah, and then it's not overly sweet. For instance, say if you're looking at, what's that other brand that we from Kitchener, Waterloo? Waterloo Brewery.
Yeah.
Waterloo Brewery. Waterloo Brewery, and their cherry. They have a cherry.
It's nothing like that.
Nothing like that at all. It's very sweet.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really mild flavor.
Very mild.
It almost tastes like a seltzer to me, to be honest.
Yeah. But there is a cherry flavor there.
It is
nice.
there, but it
does
light.
get that note. I'm all about the flavor notes, and it does get a cherry note. And I don't think you're going to be.
You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed because you're not going to get. Sometimes I find when they go cherry, you get super sour. Always super sour cherries. And I'm not sure why.
Not the case
Some
here.
people like it, but I don't. And this is good. This is all right.
Very good. Rating wise, though, honestly, I think I'm at like a 2.
I was going to give it about a 2.3.
2.3. All right.
Cheers.
All right, so we're back here for a second offering from Bayside Brewing.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is beer number 4 of the afternoon.
Yep.
Number 4. What are we trying today, Dave? What are we trying now?
We're trying some honey cream, actually. Apparently, it's all organic honey. The brewery locally sourced, and the brewery and the brewmaster, I believe.
Yeah.
We talked to here at the booth. Was actually really pumped about this.
He said it's almost perfect.
Yeah, he's really.
He was very enthusiastic about it and seemed sincere. So
yeah, absolutely. And I'm interested in trying it. It has this great aroma.
A wonderful smell.
Yeah, you definitely smell
like
honey. You smell like honey. You absolutely smell it.
I feel like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's give her. You know what?
Wow.
That is a really nice honey cream.
Wow.
Oh, now it came to light.
It came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a winner. This is a winner. If you like honey, it's a light. It's definitely light. It's a light like a lager.
But man,
but
the way that flavor unfolds after about 2 seconds is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it's like that's it. You know what? You hit it on the head. It unfolds. It's like it unwraps itself. You hit with the honey right away, and then that cream flavor, it lingers on the back of your tongue. It feels like a dessert.
It's very nice.
It's nice.
You know what? I'm giving that a solid.
I got a 4.25.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4.
Yeah, I got a 4.25 on here because I enjoy that cream back in there. It's
really nice.
It's good.
Good job, Bayside.
Awesome.
Where are we, Dave?
All right, we are with Bayside Brewing Company, based out of
Erie, Ontario.
Erie, beautiful.
You know what? We had some fantastic tastings out of this company, and we just want to see a few words from about our. Well, actually, we're really talking about the honey cream, which was fantastic. It was an organic honey that was in it, but I'm gonna just turn it over to the brewmaster because he can talk a lot better about it than I can.
Yeah, definitely. So what it is we brew it with 5-gallon pails of organic honey, and basically what that does is it takes the foretaste and aftertaste away, and the honey just smooths everything out. It's a passion of mine, this honey cream ale.
And I will absolutely support that because the honey came out like beautifully,
magnificent.
magnificently. Like you could smell it in the aroma, like just from putting my cup on my nose. It was hitting me. It was on the back of my palate before I even put it in my mouth. And the cream was a nice build-up. It wasn't like it was hitting you like it was overly much, and then it was just there on the palate. A beautiful, beautiful brew.
Yeah, absolutely no lactose in it either. So it's a cream ale, but no cream in it. So it saves all that problem.
Now, how do we get a hold of your wares?
So we're in about 100 LCBOs, but if they're not in your LCBO, feel free to ask them to order it. They'll bring it in. I'll drive it there. Life's good.
Fantastic. And now, is there also a website or anything else?
Yep, BaysideBrewing.com. Or .ca.com or .ca. Check them both out. Yeah, and that's
Fantastic.
We're all over there.
And any other social media that you have?
Oh yeah, Instagram, Facebook, look us up.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Awesome, folks. Bayside Brewing Company. Bayside of
Erie,
Ontario. There we go. Check them out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
All right. Well, we're taking a little beer break here.
Yeah, a little beer break. Have a little taco.
Yeah, have a little bit of food.
And bananas, actually, I think we had.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to make it not look like I'm filming these people sitting beside us because I'm really not. But
Yeah, we'll try to fill it ourselves.
so we'll go with this fun little angle here.
Yeah, that's interesting enough.
All right. So yeah, just the event overall, we're not in the event rating business, but I'd say this is a pretty solid offering.
Yeah, you know what? You get to see a lot of different breweries from all across Ontario. A bunch of different food offerings as well. I mean, they probably have about 8 or 9 booths for food alone.
Yep.
And then I would say over double that for breweries.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously here.
I think there's like maybe 16ish breweries. It feels like to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think all together, I think there's something like 30 some odd tents. Or
That
something
sounds about right.
So
And
not a bad selection.
So,
And each of the breweries are not obviously not offering just one beer either. They're offering usually anywhere between, it looks like 3 being a minimum
yeah.
and beyond. So I mean, I've seen one over there. They also apparently sell some mixed drink ones, but that mixed drink area I think had something like almost 9 different offerings. So some breweries have a bit more offer than others, but and don't dissuade the smaller ones because I'll tell you, we found some really good.
Oh yeah, and it's worth noting too that they do this event in I don't even know how many, but several different cities, and it's not necessarily the same breweries at all of them. So there's some local offerings here. Kitchener has some local offerings. I think certain breweries are going to show up at every event probably. Some of the bigger players here.
Yeah, I will say that
lots of local representation too.
Yeah, I would say though, honestly, if you're coming here and you want to see some of those bigger breweries, I mean, definitely if they're some of your favorites and you see them, check them out.
Yeah.
But I would say that I've found more interesting offerings from some of the smaller breweries. So definitely go ahead and come here for those offers.
And just to riff off that, like I'm not going to name drop anyone specifically, but certain breweries you can go to the LCBO, you can go to the beer store, you can try their wares, right? And here it's not any different. They're just cracking cans and pouring it out.
Yeah.
But some of these places, unless I drive to their brewery, which in some cases is several hours.
Yeah, some of these places are not available. They are exclusively independent, so they will not show up in the LCBO. They will not show up in the beer store. You have to order from them directly, and this is a great event to be able to go ahead.
Great time to try 4 breweries or more that we're just not going to know about otherwise.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
There's already a couple I'm in love with you. So
yeah, some that I'm going to be talking to the breweries directly to see if I can get a supply because. Some fantastic stuff here today. Definitely check it out. The iHeart Beer Festival here in, today is in Niagara, but it will be touring. So,
it's a good time.